Stir in San Francisco. Bold moves in the roster and incendiary statements after overwhelming victory. The San Francisco 49ers have shaken up the NFL with two pivotal decisions. The signing of veteran defender Logan Ryan promises to bolster the defense, addressing concerns after key injuries. Simultaneously, in a bold move, the team released running back Ty Davis-Price, prioritizing the optimization of the ground game. These strategies underscore the 49ers' determination for success in the late season and their playoff pursuit. The San Francisco 49ers not only surprised with strategic roster moves, but also with incendiary statements from Trent Williams and Deebo Samuel, adding a layer of intensity. After the dominant victory, Williams launched a direct attack on the Eagles fanbase, revealing his experience with the crowd's hostility. Meanwhile, Deebo Samuel dismissed the Eagles fans' excuses, solidifying the 49ers' stance after their overwhelming victory. The team not only redefines its roster, but also establishes its presence with words that resonate across the league. In a surprising turn of events leading up to their game against the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday, the San Francisco 49ers have made significant roster moves that caught the attention of NFL enthusiasts. The team announced the signing of veteran defender Logan Ryan, a maneuver aimed at strengthening their defensive depth as they enter crucial December games and the playoff race. The news was initially disclosed by NFL insider Ian Rappaport on a Tuesday afternoon. Ryan, a versatile player with a decade of experience in the National Football League, was signed after an impressive workout with the team. This move comes after the injury to safety Talanoa Hufanga, who suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament that will keep him out for the rest of the season, leaving the 49ers with depth concerns at the safety position. Additionally, with George Odom likely out for the season due to a biceps tear, the signing of Logan Ryan is perceived as a strategic maneuver to address these issues. At 32 years old, Ryan brings extensive experience and a history of making impactful plays on the field. Having won 2 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots early in his career, he transitioned from playing as a cornerback and nickel linebacker to the safety position as his career progressed. With 125 career starts and a reputation for intelligence and cultural impact, Ryan is expected to reinforce the 49ers' defense, especially in tackling, an area that has been a concern for the team. The significance of Logan Ryan's signing becomes even more apparent when considering the team's recent struggles with missed tackles. Despite a 4-game winning streak, the 49ers face challenges in the tackling aspect during a stretch of 3 consecutive losses. Even in their recent dominant performance against the Philadelphia Eagles, they missed 12 tackles. Ryan's reputation as a good tackler is expected to address this issue and contribute to the overall improvement of the team's defense. In a corresponding move, the 49ers made the surprising decision to release running back Ty Davis-Price, a third-round pick from last year. Despite having a good training camp and preseason, Davis-Price found himself lower in the hierarchy behind Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. The 49ers' preference for these two running backs, along with Jordan Mason emerging as the third running back, left Davis-Price seeking opportunities elsewhere. This move signals the 49ers' willingness to make tough decisions to strengthen their roster in critical positions. Although Davis-Price has shown promise, depth at the running back position led to his release, giving him the opportunity to showcase his skills elsewhere. As the 49ers make these roster moves, both fans and analysts are eager to see how Logan Ryan's presence will impact the team's performance in the upcoming games. With his experience, versatility, and tackling ability, Ryan could prove to be a valuable asset in the 49ers' quest for success in the postseason. The team's decision to prioritize defensive depth underscores their commitment to addressing weaknesses and making strategic moves to contend for a championship. Trent Williams of the 49ers takes direct shot at Eagles fans after dominant victory. The resounding 42-19 victory of the San Francisco 49ers over the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football has not only left fans talking about the game itself, but also about the post-game comments made by star left tackle Trent Williams. In an exclusive interview with KNBR's Brian Murphy and Marcus Boucher on Tuesday, Williams launched a direct attack on the Eagles fanbase, adding an intriguing layer to the growing rivalry between these two NFC giants. Williams, known for letting his on-field performance speak for itself, broke his usual reserve in addressing the hostility of the Eagles crowd. Drawing on his experience with the Washington football team, he commented, "That's something I vividly remember from my years in Washington, that the crowd, although loud and hostile, tends to turn on the team pretty quickly. So my message to my teammates is to work the noise early, and it'll be quiet by the end." The left tackle's comments proved prophetic, as the 49ers quickly took control of the game, leading 14-6 at halftime. Despite the Eagles' reputation for second-half comebacks, their fans began expressing frustration early, a situation familiar to Williams from his time in Washington. "I was really happy when we started hearing them, and I knew we were turning it into our stadium, slowly but surely," Williams pointed out. As the 49ers continued to dominate in the second half, scoring on 6 consecutive possessions, Williams observed Eagles fans leaving the stadium early, emphasizing, "When you go to Philadelphia, that's the only way to plan. It's similar to Seattle. You have to be able to work in the noise early, and then make the plays you're supposed to make, and you quickly strip the crowd of its influence." Highlighting the contrasting nature of fan bases, Williams made a distinction between Philadelphia and Seattle, stating, "Unlike Philadelphia, Seattle won't boo their players before halftime. But in Philadelphia, they have a short patience, and those guys only have a few quarters to impress. And if they don't, you'll start hearing the boos early." Williams' comments have added an additional layer of intensity to a matchup that was already igniting. After their overwhelming 42-19 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles, Deebo Samuel and the San Francisco 49ers continue to make waves in the NFL scene. The rematch of the 2022 NFC Championship game proved to be a statement from the 49ers, who avenged their defeat with a masterful performance and a roster in top form. Samuel's prominence was further highlighted by backing up his words with a phenomenal performance, scoring 3 touchdowns and accumulating over 100 total yards. However, after the defeat, some Eagles fans attempted to justify their team's performance, pointing out that they played 3 games in a span of 14 days. In response, Samuel, in an interview on K. Adams' Up and Adams show, rejected the excuse. "All teams have 3 games in 14 days. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it," declared Samuel. "We've been there before. We had 2 Thursday night games before, and we also had a Monday night game. It's about refocusing and getting your mind in a position to get out there and make plays." The victory has positioned the 49ers 9-3 as the second seed in the NFC, while the Eagles 10-2 maintain their position as conference leaders. Looking ahead, Samuel revealed that the 49ers are keeping a close eye on another crucial NFC matchup. This week, the Eagles will face their divisional rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, 9-3, in a game that could significantly impact seeding positions. With seeding at stake, Samuel expressed his support for the Cowboys. "We definitely want the Cowboys to win that game," stated Samuel. "At the end of the day, we're fighting for the number 1 seed in the playoff race, hopefully get a bye week in the first round. So I think everyone is focused on the Cowboys this week." With many games still to be played in the final stretch of the season, each game becomes crucial, as it could alter teams' positions in the playoffs. The lingering question is, who will ultimately secure the coveted number 1 seed in the NFC? Deebo Samuel and the 49ers certainly have their sights set on that goal. For more news and updates on the 49ers, follow our channel, The 49ers Zone. And as always, feel free to share your opinions and thoughts in the comments section below.